was actually I was snugged away, enjoying my time off, and had a call from management. Everybody know who my manager is, Roger Davies, saying that record company was interested in me getting back to work, and that was to be best of album with 2 new records. And since they were so good, then the record company and Roger felt like, why don't we go for a new album, some fresh music? And well, after 2 great songs, I felt, yeah, I think it feels good. So here I am. When the heartache is over, I know I won't be missing you. On my shoulder, 'cause I know that. Oh, the Metro Boys. I felt like I wanted something new. I wanted to try to stay as fresh and new as possible, but yet still have a bit of covers there somehow. And these guys felt right somehow. I went in to meet the guys. It was a very small recording studio with all these young guys, and a second floor of writers. Every room in cubbyhole, people writing songs, and the most incredible energy of, I would say, a new era of music, a new time. It was very inspiring. Don't leave me this way. No, no. Don't tell me it's all. I would say one of my favorites, Don't Leave Me This Way. It's a ballad. With today's music, a good ballad will always read. It can always have a chance with modern music. And this is one for sure. Don't leave me this way. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. When the heartache is over, I know I won't be missing you. Won't look over my shoulder, 'cause I know that I can live without you. When the Heartache is Over is another great one. Good songs, good words, arrangements great. The boys know what they're doing. Well, I'm working with Terry Britton now, and the song we're working on is called "Absolutely Nothing's Changed," and it's a dance move. It's funky. It's great. But it's over now. That dream's over now. We're doing 2 more. Actually, there's a one rock and roll one called 24/7. That one is I think it's very Stonesy and very rock and roll. And then there's a ballad called "Falling," and it's a very, very relaxed song. I think it's the first time I've ever sung such a relaxed number. I just keep falling. The track "Falling" reminds me of my recording days with Terry when I did "What's Love Got to Do with It," because it's very difficult to sing. "What's Love Got to Do with It" was very difficult for me to sing. And this one has been like 2 days in the recording studio, which usually I spend one day or maybe a few hours, you know. But today, and I've been all day working, and now we got it.
She's the best. She's wonderful all the time.
Ow! Ow! When I was first introduced to Johnny Douglas, I walked into the studio, and he was sitting there like a kid with his feet up like this, looking, and the room is full of toys. Star Trek, and he's got a picture of his little baby saying, "I feel good." It feels good. It's fantastic. He's really cute, and he's funny, and he's fun, and he makes recording a little more fun. He gets what he wants. He works your heart because he listens very intently. Whatever you want, whatever you need, I will be right here waiting. The story is a mixture of kind of gospel and yet rock and yet current music. It's all a mixture, all in one song that comes out quite explosive. And that was something else I wanted this time. I wanted to get back into some good rhythm and blues
but I wanted it with the edge of rock and roll, and I got what I wanted with the songs on this album. I have a little bit of all of that in there now, and I'm really happy about it.
You are my beginning, my end. You are my lover, my friend. In this life, in this time, whatever you want, whatever you need, I will be right here waiting.
Working with Herb Ritz again. He came up with The Shot, the cover for the album. It's a new me. It's an aging me with still a great bit of energy and good health and happy, and it says what's going on now, so I'm happy with it. The title of the album is called 24/7. We named it that because there is a song in the album called 24/7, written by Terry Britton. And yes, Terry Britton is back, so am I. This album for me is different because it's modern, but I'm not putting myself in a place where it's anything that I'm not. It's all the elements of my roots and my style. The words, the stories are incredible, except that it has the driving beat of what the modern music is today, of what radios can play. And I think it will take me to another plateau with the younger fans of mine, and also to older fans. It's right for today. On this particular album, there is only one guest, a very special guest, Bryan Adams, and I are doing a duet.
I can live without you.
The song is called Without You. It's very rock and roll, but yet modern, and somehow he likes it and I do, and possibly he will be touring with me, and we'll actually perform it on the show as well.
'Cause I call your name to drive me insane. And I feel the need to make my heart bleed. And baby, I don't know why I'm drowning in tears, 'cause I don't wanna die. Once in a lifetime you find. Once in a lifetime you find.
It started with Elton John. Elton invited me to do a song on his musical. I did the Aida rendition, and then after that he wanted me to tour with him. So after we didn't meet up with making that happen, record company went crazy with wanting, okay, well, since she's out, so to speak, since she's back, since she's out of retirement. I had 3 years, I only got 2. And they kind of start to really push and say, oh, you know, we really need it. You know, it's kind of, no, it's not kind of, it's a business. It's a record company, I'm signed, and sometimes there are a little bit of commitment. Sometimes when you don't want to go, you just think, oh, well, okay. But what became exciting was the music, because for the first time, I truly enjoyed the demos. The demos weren't professionally recorded, but it was good songs and good singing. You know, it could have been a recording. And sometimes I would just play the demos for pleasure. That's how I actually learned the songs, was just put the music on and went about my way. And so then it all started.
24/7, staying with me.
at the time, I went into LA to work with Herb Ritz. And I was mixed. I didn't know exactly what image or what I wanted. I took tons of clothes, and they brought tons of clothes, and we just kind of ended up working spontaneously, so to speak. And then getting the back, some of them I was a little bit shocked. I wore big skirts, and I wore sheer blouses and trousers, just a little bit of a mixture of everything. And we were really so pleased with it. Then after we did the album, we realized that we didn't have enough action shots. So we had to work a lot with the one with the trousers and the white shirt, you know. So, but now, you know, you learn a lesson from that. You think, get the album first, then you know what you need in terms of videos. So I was outside. It was very hot. It was in the evening sun of Los Angeles, and Herb likes to shoot with natural light. And it was really very. When I'm working, I try to take the minute of being on. It's every minute of preparation. And some of that was preparation, you know, just a moment that he might have taken when I was adjusting my trousers, or then some of it was posing, and some was dancing and really carrying on. You know, it was all in motion. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes he'd say, "Hold it right there," and I turn the head. So I was probably looking at him saying something. He'd say, "Turn the head, now move." So you get just get what you get with her. You never know what's going to come up with. Yeah, it is. It's totally action. It's kind of funny. My legs look about that long. My gosh. Really long.
Whatever you want, whatever you need, I'll be right here waiting. Baby, baby, baby. Whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever you need, I'll be right here waiting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let the sun go down.
Normally, first, what gets you most of all is the music, the intro to a song. It gets your attention. And if the intro doesn't get it, the next thing you listen for is to see the melody. And then it's a combination of melody and what the story is. Sometimes I don't even hear the story. I get carried away with the music and the melody. And then I stop and think, oh, what is the story, by the way? You know, so just, and it is possible to read the lines and record, and it never really go in because you're not really caught up with the delivery of the song. It's just a free-flowing song that you can enjoy singing. Kind of like the single of When the Heartache Is Over. I said to most of the songwriters, I don't want an autobiographical song because, you know, my life with my past is over. I don't really think about it. I don't dwell on it. And I don't really want to sing about it because I don't think about it. So I started to perform this song, and everything went well, and I didn't really get what I was really saying until the video. And I thought, oh, wait. You know, I'm done with that. That doesn't bother me, you know. What heartache? I haven't had heartache for years. But then I realized that people do have that problem. People want to hear it. The album is not for me. It's for the public.
24/7, non-stop love. 24/7, if they ever hurt you. 24/7, I wanna 24 for you and you and you and you. 24/7.
But one that I have happened to love and learned it immediately was All the Woman That I Want to Be. And there's another one from Go Ahead. It was one of those songs from Memphis. It's really grungy and very Rolling Stones. These are the really performance stage songs. But the commercial songs are all really, the ones that we are releasing, they're good commercial songs. They're radio songs. And this is what I wanted, was to get airplay so that people could hear it. So the album is good for listening, and it's also good for hearing, blasting in your, what do you call your boom boxes when you're riding in the cars, and gets you going for the summer, you know, or the fall, or Christmas, or something. But I always change the songs, you see, for stage. So once I actually get down to working them on stage. They will become a little bit faster and for the sake of the performance and the visual, and but they will always be recognized. I think that I could possibly never go out again and it would be okay because I've done everything. I've done it all. This time what's exciting a bit about it is I've got people around me that's never really traveled that wants to be on stage with Tina Turner. I mean, I have one girl that's an actress that's possibly going to work with me, and I think it's flattering some kind of way for someone to have their own career that wants to get on stage with Tina Turner. I think there is a necessity for me to be there. So that's pulling me a little bit. And also to be 60 and still be able to do it, it motivates people, I think. And I still can do it. I'm still healthy, I'm vibrant, but this time is the last of this type. Don't want to do a big stadium rock one anymore. After this, I'm gonna find another way to do it. I don't know what, but we'll see.
All of my life, I've been searching for a love like that. Somewhere safe, somewhere to stay. In your arms, I was so sure. Are you really saying your heart's changing? Do you really mean goodbye? Don't leave me this way. Don't tell me it's over. We've only begun, and our love is so young. You're leading me nowhere. Don't leave me this way. Don't tell me it's over. We've only begun, and our love is so young. You're leading me nowhere. Don't leave me this way. Don't tell me it's over. This way. But just think about it. If you just think about it, you just might change your mind.
looks like I'm on tour again next year. What will the tour be like? Don't want to give it away, but it's a time in my life where I'm feeling like going back to songs that I recorded in the beginning of my career. A Fool in Love, It's Gonna Work Out Fine, ta 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 ta. But if I do such songs, I might be on tour for about another 3 years. It will be a long show, but I think it's time for that kind of tour. It's my 60th birthday, and I'm kind of celebrating my success and my stardom, and those songs were a strong part. So I think it'll be a quite interesting tour, even for myself to sing those songs that I haven't sang for 20 some odd years or so. Well, for the tour this time, I'll have two of my original musicians that started out with me when I started my career as a single performer, James and Jack, the drummer. And of course, I lost my pianist, Kenny Moore. But I have quite a few new musicians on piano and on percussions. Timmy Capella won't be with me this time, but I found another very good saxophonist and percussionist. Have two wonderful girls, I believe. They really want to do it, which I like because it makes it more interesting when it's someone that really wants to work with Tina Turner. Actually, it's for the first time in my life, I have a star that contacted me and said she wanted to work with me.
Found out a couple of days ago after meeting with her and singing for her and doing some harmonizing and doing a little dancing that I'll be singing for her, backup singing for her on her tour. Whew. Wow. Does not get any better than this. It just does not. She is the queen. It cannot get any better.
She sings incredibly well. I made a joke. I said, girls that look like you don't sing. Aside from that, I don't believe you can sing or dance, and she does both. So I'm excited to have that kind of energy around. And there's another girl that has worked with Janet Jackson and Joe Cocker and a few other acts. And this is her first time down on the floor dancing, singing in high heels. And so I like sometimes when I have this kind of energy to work with. So I'm looking forward to working with the new blood and these girls.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone, yeah. Or anyone I've ever met.
My audience range from, believe it or not, 6-year-olds to approximately 60, 65 and more. It's incredible still. I think Mick Jagger said something like that once, that he had such a young audience, he couldn't last another 25 years. I'm beginning to think the same thing about myself. I do have a young audience lately. It does seem like I'm drawing a younger crowd, and that pleases me a lot.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rose.
At the moment, I'm in California. I'm at the Santa Monica airport doing a video for my new album. And the song that I'm shooting at the moment is called When the Heartache Is Over.
Once in a lifetime you'll find someone to show you the way.
So excited to work with her because she's such a hero of mine. And to work with her on a collaborative level is just really inspiring.
Did you think you
I wanted to present her in a way that she'd never been seen before. She's always glamorous, but I wanted to take it to the max because we're going into the new millennium, and I wanted to do something where people will be like, Tina is like, she is here, she is the queen.
when the heartache is over, I know I won't be missing you. Won't look over my shoulder
It's a big, glamorous performance with dancers, video effects, cameras moving on cranes. It's a celebration of her and, you know, and where she's at in her career.
Great song, time to do a good video. I knew it was gonna be a lot of work, you know. I could see all of the props and everything. I thought, oh my God, this is gonna be heavy duty here. And it is. It's good work.
I've worked with Janet Jackson. I've worked with Jennifer Lopez and Ricky Martin and Mark Anthony and artists formerly known as Prince. This is my very first experience ever working with Tina Turner, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving every aspect of it. I tried to take some of her movements and put them into what I do for the dancers, because I thought the dancers would be more comfortable, and allow Tina to still be Tina and move simultaneously with the dancers.
When the heartache is over, I know I won't be missing you. Won't look over my shoulder, 'cause I know that I can live without you.
She's an incredible professional that knows what she wants. And incredible energy. I mean, just so vivacious and just, you know, ready to work. And it's been great. It's been really, really amazing.
Now that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Once in a lifetime you'll find someone to show you the way, someone to make your decisions. I let you lead me astray. Who did you think you were fooling? Said you were missing the line, but the truth is I knew you were lying. You were using me time after time. When the heartache is over, I know I won't be missing you. Won't look over my shoulder, 'cause I know that I can live without you. Oh, live without you. Oh, I can live without you. Time to move on with my life now, leaving the past all behind. I can make my own decisions. It was only